A big Friday night. We're going to get things kicked off with some 2025 Bowman draft. That's right. We got some Bowman draft ready to go, and it is 4 boxes. Pick your team style, and we're going to dive right in. There's no bonus team this time around. It's weird. There's no bonus team, but there are going to be 2 spots that will be splitting all of the base cards in this break. So we will do that at the very end. Again, all of the chrome, the inserts, the autos, the hits, etc. Will ship to the teams listed. So we do have some opportunity there for getting some extra cards. Base, some people love it, some people hate it. But 2 spots are going to split all of the base in this one. So without further ado, let's get things rocking and rolling. There's our list of teams over there to the right. Box 1 coming up. Good luck. Here we go. 3 autographs per box. Some people have sworn by traders. A lot of my friends say the first season is incredible. So I would go back and watch the first season. That's all I know. There we go. All right. Also going to pull up a list of the cards to chase in this one, as I believe every single one of the top 10 in the 2025 draft were in this set with the exception of 2. There are a lot of packs in this, like a lot. So we're going to be going through a lot of cards, but it's a good problem to have. Hey, Beck, can you bring that garbage can over here? Just put it right here. Right there. Nope, right there. Thank you. All right. Off the top, here we go. George Lombard Jr. We also got to check the Gavin Killen for the Giants, a Titan Gray, and James Ellwanger for the Twins. A couple silvers there at the end. Oh, it's all, yeah. It's just a gigantic group of like the worst of reality TV stars essentially fighting each other, which is what I guess is the point. Is you stick all of them in a room and see who backstabs who first? Got our first auto. No, we don't. Jack Gervich for the St. Louis Cardinals to 150. Cardinals going to J-Rye, picking up the Jack Gervich. Again, all the chrome will go to the spots purchased. Rock Riggio for the Colorado Rockies, a blue. The blue is not numbered. Jacob Reimer and Felnin Celestin, who's a big name in last year's Bowman product for the Seattle Mariners. Again, 3 autos per box, so we are looking for the autos. still. We have not hit one yet, but speak of the devil, Jake Monroe for the LA Angels. 115 of 150 on the first Bowman. For the Angels, Mel K. Just fashionably late as always, Carter. All good, man. Kason Cunningham, Axis. That's a cool insert. Landon Harmon and Gavin Killen. We're also going to go through a ton of bins with this product. Like a lot. Theron Lerzano. There's like all these prospects have such goofy names, like every time. Carlos LaGrange, Aiden Miller are 2 silvers, so averaging 2 silvers per pack out of this. PRP shower time. Tyson, where were you on Wednesday? Or were you still on your trip? Ooh, look at this. Zach Root for the Los Angeles Dodgers. 2 of 25. Going to David E. and the Dodgers. The Dodgers and the never-ending spending. I cannot believe they signed Kyle Tucker. And look at that. An auto. Kason Cunningham, Arizona Diamondbacks. Jamie picking up the Kason Cunningham auto. Oh, yeah, the flu that's been going around. No bueno, man. It has not been fun. Tate Southenstein. Billy Carlson silver for the White Sox. Just realized I'm out of card sleeves. Billy Carlson's going to be one of the chase cards here that we're going after in this set. 10th overall shortstop for the White Sox in the 25 draft. Landon Vidoric for the Dodgers. Yeah. Silver's great, but where's my autos? You and everybody else in this break. Oh, man. A Cade Crossland to 499 on a base numbered parallel. Eli Willits, that's the big one right there. The Superfractor has been pulled. Pulled on opening day of the release. That's all we're going to say about that. First box, yes. First box here, and then 3 after this. What we got here? Another auto. Dean Livingston for the Arizona Diamondbacks. It is a Diamondbacks kind of box here. That is the second auto for the Diamondbacks and Jamie in box number 1. Good stuff there. Nate Snead and Jake Cook silvers. Where are you going? Okay. Dean Curley. Oh, we got a couple of number cards here. 5 of 25 for Tennessee. Tennessee. Drafted to the Guardians. So this is going to the Guardians in CK. Picking up the Dean Curley to 25. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, if he's a Guardian, like, I don't understand that one. And then we got the Reptilian. Reptilians are back in this product to 199. Antonio Jimenez. First Bowman for the Mets and J-Rye. Silver Ryan Sloan and Luis Pena for the Milwaukee Brewers. Also hoping for one of the Geode cards. But how about an X-Fractor Ching Sing Ko for the LA Dodgers? Colin Yaman and Cody Miller. Final 3 packs of box number 1 coming up. Cooper Pratt to 150 for the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers going to Jim G. Oh, these are cool. I saw these, and I'm like, these are one of the coolest inserts they have done in a while. The in-action Zaire Hope for the Dodgers. It's meant to look like a action figure in the box. I love everything about these cards. Like, I would, this might be a set collection for me. Couple of Brewers there, Sean Episcope and Jesus Mate. That is correct, Carter. Paper base going to 2 random spots. Because this is a lot of cards to sort. That is the trade-off from having no freebie team. Connor Essenberg. Eli Willits there. Justin Lamkin and Tate Southenstein for the Braves as our silvers. Final pack of box 1 right here. Gabe Davis for the Sox kicking us off in the Chrome section. Yandel Ricardo for the Royals and Corbin Dickerson for the Mariners. On to box 2. Box. What up, CK? Colin Yemen for the Orioles to 250 on card. Mel K. How about that? Josh Hammond silver and a Riley Quick. So a numbered Colin Yemen. Starting us off with auto number 1. Gustavo Melendez on card auto for the Pittsburgh Pirates. David E. 2 packs, 2 autos. How about that? Right off the top. Silver, Joseph Zerwa and Jamie Arnold. I had to look at that again and got the DZ Eastern European going there. Ethan Conrad on the metal fractor to 100 for the Chicago Cubs. Roberto, 34 of 100. Tyson Lewis silver, Christian Fauch for the Red Sox. All right, one more pack. We're going to have to switch bins already. How about an X-Fractor Matthew Fisher? One of those per box. This one going to the Phillies. And CK. Still looking. This one is, what the heck happened to this card? There is you can kind of see it in the shine there, a serious bend in this card. Only on the back, though. The front is fine. Not really sure what happened there. Max Bellew and Liam Doyle. Yeah, kind of a crazy story out of the start to CubsCon in Chicago this weekend. The Colorado Rockies denied Chris Bryant for going to not the CubsCon, but a dinner, just a dinner with the other players from the 2016 World Series team here in Chicago. Rockies said, nope, you're not going. Not allowed to go. Javi Baez was there from the Tigers. I believe Kyle Schwarber was there as well. But Rockies said, nope, Chris Bryant, you're not allowed to go. Which is nuts. Guess they're bitter about all that money that they're paying him for sitting at home. Being injured. Jacob Morrison to 150 for the Brewers on the base. And Gavin Turley to 250 for the Athletics. Haven't called the Athletics yet, I don't think, but going to Jim G. Brewers to Jim G as well. Joseph DeZerwa for the Orioles, the light blue, again, not numbered. And a Gabe Davis and Shitaro Mori for the A's. Ching Sing Ko and Peter Cusso, or Cuso for the Mets. Oh! How about this? Ike Irish and Caden Bodine, 15/25 for the O's and Mel K.
Oh, yeah!
Dual auto, 15/25. There we go. Mel K had some luck in the EB dub and follows it up here. A prospect dual autograph card. The two catching prospects for the Baltimore Orioles. Wow. Congrats, Mel. Dominic Reed and Max Williams, the Silvers. That's some green. How about a base parallel to 99 of Kaysen Cunningham? We already have an auto of Kaysen that we pulled earlier, going to Jamie and the Diamondbacks. Rock Riggio and Andrew Salas. Good? All right. Ooh, we got some green for the Cubbies to 99. Josiah Hartshorn. Josiah Hartshorn is a first Bowman for the Cubs outfield prospect. When was he drafted? 6th round, 2025. Jordan Yost and J.B. Middleton. Three packs to go in box 2. Jesus Mate. Ooh, another in action. This time, Cade Anderson for the Seattle Mariners. And that's going to Jamie. I don't know if they have auto variations of these inactions, but they are cool-looking cards. Matthew Fisher and Slade Caldwell are 2 silvers. Don't lean on the counter. By Willits, Ethan Petrie, and Brady Ebel. They do have auto variations? Oh, man, I hope we pull one. That's all I want now. Parker, Nate George, and Adonis Guzman as our 2 silvers. Peeking from the corner over there. Okay. Box 3. I'm trying, Matt. I'm trying, man. If 2025 Panini Prism break buys us tonight, did we add a break? Somebody add a break? Somebody added a break. It wasn't me, so I just need to know what I'm doing tonight. Oh, the single hobby box triple team tiered? That it isn't released yet, Alex. That's coming out. That's going to be out beginning of next month, I think. I don't think it's. Actually, I'm not even sure if they've announced an updated date. It was supposed to be last Friday, and they, for whatever reason, pushed it back, postponed it. We have the 2025 Blasters, but that's all we could do at this point. JD Dix, 52 of 99 for the Arizona Diamondbacks, the Grass Fractor. It depends on what day it ends up releasing. Oh, look at this. Xavier Nayans to 99 for the Astros, 21st overall, going to David E. This could be a big card in a couple years. Outside of the top 10, this is a dude that can get it done. Jake Monroe and Cameron Millar. Alex, I'm assuming you meant, like, could we bump it up to tonight? But, yeah, no, it hasn't released yet. We don't have it. Panini has not sent out the cases yet since they delayed it. But, yeah, we do have we have Optic and we have Prism Blasters, but not the hobby boxes themselves for either set just yet, since both were pushed back. Both were supposed to be out by now. Panini likes to do that every once in a while. They'll push things back right before they're supposed to launch. But I believe April is the final month that they can release things. So it's going to be fast and furious here over these last couple months. Ooh, got some gold. Trevor Cohen for the San Francisco Giants. 71/75 going to Jim G. The on-card Trevor Cohen to 75. Very nice. Two good autos to start. Brandon Compton, Josh Owens are two silvers. Still one auto to be found. This is box 3. We got one more after this. Sean Youngerman, 499 base parallel. J.R. Ritchie and Kalen Culpepper for the Twins as the two silvers. Ooh, got some sparkle. Enrique Bradfield Jr. for the O's. The sparkle is not numbered. Not numbered. Mel K and the Orioles having themselves a break, though. A blue Tyson Lewis, Leo DeVry, and Elian Pena. Cade Anderson for the Seattle Mariners is the big one. That is the 3rd overall pick, folks. Going to the Mariners and Jamie. Huge auto. Very nice. And that, I think, calls for a little music.
This is how we do it.
How about that? Cade Anderson, 3rd overall pick. Nice hit, Jamie. Dean Moss, Cade Crossland. Yeah, Cade Anderson's borderline top 30 prospect in Major League Baseball already. Huge hit. Luis Pena, prized prospects to 250. First numbered one we've seen of that insert. And then a reptilian Corbin Dickerson to 199 for the Mariners. Mariners having a heck of a break. Jose Briseno and Luke Dickerson. X-Fractor Ethan Petrie. Malachi Witherspoon and Nolan Sailors. Four packs to go in box number 3. Let's find something good here. Can we pull ourselves a case hit in one of these boxes? That's a question for us. That hopefully the answer is yes. Whoop. Cody Bowker and Anthony Ayenson. JoJo Parker is our in action. That is another top 10 selection there for the Toronto Blue Jays. And Mel K. Theo Gillen starting us off in the chrome. Dean Livingston and Riley Kelly for the Colorado Rockies. One pack left in box number 3. Theron Liranzo and J.J. Weatherholt. Yeah, another double take on a name, man. All these I swear, the prospect names get harder and harder to pronounce every year. All right, I got to move some other boxes. Last one. Number 4 of 4. Can we get ourselves some last box magic for this break? First auto, we do Jake Monroe for the Angels. Did we pull Jake Monroe earlier? I think we did. Yeah, we did. This one's just a base. It was to 150 before. This one's still going to Mel K. Kevin Fine and Xavier Nance. Again, don't forget, at the end of this, all these spots will be randomed. And we are splitting up the base cards. Malachi Witherspoon for the Detroit Tigers going to Steven. On the Malachi Witherspoon first Bowman. Which will leave us with just one auto left to find. Cade Obermueller and Devin Taylor are 2 silvers. Again, we hope we can track down I'm clean now. Okay, Carter. We did hit a Cade Anderson, so 3rd overall pick auto. So that was exciting. Sparkles Kyle Lodice for the Chicago White Sox, going to Matt. 3rd round pick. On the Sparklies. Charlie Condon and Enrique Bradfield Jr. Carter's not clean after. Shoot. All I have is... Hey, Beck? Can you get me one of these over there that doesn't say thick? Just the regular card sleeves. They're on the bottom shelf. Not the one that says thick. The other one. There should be 2 different kinds. One that says thick and one that doesn't. Does it say thick on the front? That's all I need. Can you get 3 of them? Yep. Actually, Tyson, I don't know if you were here for the dual auto for the Orioles that we pulled. So you did miss that. We have another grass fractor coming up? I think we do. We do. Kane Kepley for the Cubs. And Roberto. We'll do a hit recap at the end of this because there's a lot of stuff. Max Bellew X-Fractor on top of the grass fractor, so that's exciting there. Mason Neville and Easton Carmichael are 2 silvers. 8 packs to go. There are a lot, like I said, a lot of cards in this break. Tommy Troy to 250 for the Diamondbacks. A light blue Dominic Reed for the Cubs. Need to find one of those geode, the crystallized inserts. That's what we're truly after here. See if we can find one. Yolfran Castillo and Walker Jenkins. Ethan Frey is our last auto in box number 4 for the Astros and David E. So a pair of Astro autos hitting in this one. Caden Kent, Ethan Frey again as our silvers. A base Cade Anderson to 499 for the Mariners and Jamie. Johnny Lovell and Arun Escobar for the Phillies. Down to 4 packs to go. Student loan commercials? Hopefully not predatory loans. Michael Oliveto and Patrick Forbes. I think technically Sophie's a free agent. In action, Brady Ebel for the Brew Crew. Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers going to Jim G. Matt Barr, Caleb Wing. Final 2 packs. Kate Anderson, silver, and JoJo Parker. Not a bad 2 silvers there. It's 2 top 10 picks. Last pack magic. Does it exist for us tonight? Sean Youngerman and Aiden West rounding things out. We'll get a hit recap in here. Lots to unpack after ripping out 4 boxes of 2025 Bowman Draft. So, hits include Ethan Frey for the Astros, Kane Kepley for the Cubs _99, Malachi Witherspoon auto for the Tigers, Jake Monroe had a couple of these for the Angels, Cade Anderson, 3rd overall pick to the Mariners, Trevor Cohen for the Giants _75, Xavier Nayans to the Astros on the auto there on the draft pennant, J.D. Dix _99 on the grass fractor, Hosea Hartshorn for the Cubbies _99, Casey Cunningham _99 base parallel for the Diamondbacks. The cool one here, Ike Irish Caden Bodine for the O's _25 on the dual auto. Ethan Conrad _100 on the metal fractor. Gustavo Melendez auto for the Pirates. Colin Yemen _250 for the Orioles. Dean Curley, this one going to the Guardians _25, even though he's in a Tennessee Volunteers uniform. Explain that one to me. Dean Livingston auto for the Diamondbacks. Casey Cunningham auto for the Diamondbacks as well. Zach Root _25 for the Dodgers. Another Jake Monroe, like we mentioned, this time _150. And Jack Gervich for the Cardinals, starting us off at _150. And that's going to do it. 4 boxes of Bowman Draft Baseball, but now it is time to see who takes home all the base cards. So we're going to do that right now. We're going to get this loaded up into the randomizer. And let's hop over to that randomizer right now. We're rolling the dice on all the names, going a grand total of 12 times. Top 2 teams are going to split all the base, and they are CK Melke. How about that? There you have it. 2025 Bowman Draft Baseball.